Dude, I just realized it's kind of hard. It's a challenge to drink a beer with this thing.
It is. It took me a little, not long. I mean, I quickly improvised. You're not going to keep this course from me, brother. And that's the thing. We have a lot of fans, a lot of folks out there listening to us, many, many years. The YouTube is taking off, and just get on, subscribe, check us out. We're going to have some more video content coming this year. So this is an opportunity to do that. So if you're listening and you're curious what Big Cousin Shane looks like, well, there's a channel for it. It's That SEC Podcast, baby.
The thing I wanted to talk about, Shane, and this actually came from a user.
Okay.
I had to look him up. I got to look him up because we can't talk about it if we got to give this guy credit. But
So this is going to piss the world off. Is that what you're saying?
well, yep. And I think you may already know where we're going with
I'm going
this
to tell
one.
you, this is as prepared as I get. As I bring a koozie and some beer, and I didn't even bring this beer. Mike provided everything. So I have no idea what he's going to be bringing up here, but I'm sure it's going to be extremely controversial, and I'm going to be tagged in it tomorrow.
Not a single coach in the SEC.
Yeah.
Basically, the number one job, that's the most desired.
Yeah.
Number two is the second most desired, and so on. So I'm prepared to do that, Shane. How about you?
Yeah, I'm ready, baby. Let's do that. I mean, I'm unprepared, so yes, let's work through this thing. I may have to change some around, but I'm getting an idea. Absolutely.
I mean, I think
Wide open. Okay. Let me ask you this: let's just say, okay, I'm just trying to put it in my head here. So nothing's changing, like money, nothing stadium, nothing like that. It's just okay. All right, I've got it. It's
Right.
in there. All right. Behind the scenes, this is how my brain works.
And I think what they got to do, Shane, is they basically got to take, maybe look at like a South Carolina with Clemson doing so well and really concentrate on the in-state kids because Tennessee, they've got a lot of great talent in-state. And maybe at times Tennessee even overlooks them because Tennessee, hell, they got a 5-star quarterback from California. Where's the cap?
Yeah.
Over there.
I thought I saw something, You saw that, right? I was like, did somebody just walk by,
Here's where I'm going to lose you. I'm going to lose the audience probably. I've been trying to set
they didn't turn this shit off. They just want to see how fat Shane was, and they got out of here.
Anything, as I always like to say, you got anything before we hop off the line?
Well, no, this is new. Obviously, I have a radio voice, if you will. I remember. I'll never forget. As I was thinking, you're like, "Hey, let's meet up. Let's do this." I was talking, and I was listening to a radio show growing up, and I always heard the same voices over and over. And then I saw them, and I was like, "Man, I had this pictured differently." You know what I'm saying? It didn't change anything, but it does take a little getting used to. And I was one of those that been dragging my feet. 1 second. Pause that. But I've been dragging my feet on it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad we did it. It's the next chapter of That SEC Podcast. And, like I said, if, longtime listeners, and we've got some really loyal fans, and I love them, and they've been with us along the way. And I hope we continue to grow with them. And this is just the next phase.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got on to a YouTube and subscribe, or if you got some family members' phones, whatever. I mean, I got like 15. I didn't realize I had like 15 different electronic devices in my house, and I'm subscribing to all of them. But, it really helps us out, and we really appreciate that. It helps us buy more beer so that you can be entertained. We're looking forward to going down to – it's not at Hoover, is it?
Atlanta
it's
this
in
year.
Atlanta, so – I'm
Little bit
looking forward to
classier.
going down there. Yeah, I'm going to have to dress
College
up
Football
for that
Hall
one.
of Fame.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put my hair up on that one, But no, it's fun, man, and I'm looking forward to more of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Shane, that's going to do it on this episode of the show. I appreciate you making the 1 mile trek down the road
Yeah, that's right.
as I drove several hours.
That's right.
But
Clearly,
I do appreciate you. I apprate each and every one of our audience members. I really do.
I saw these cameras pulled out. I said, I swear to God, if this is an intervention, my mom's crying in the corner trying to get me to stop eating Little Debbie's or something, blueberry cream pies. But no, it was good hanging out with you. Mike told me not to look at the camera, but go Vols.